Energy readers of the world, welcome to my channel, Energy Tarot, where we find the Zen within, and the Zen is within all of us. And here it is. I have not slept for 30 hours, but it's what I do. I'm wired differently. So, song that's playing right now is "Call Out My Name" by The Weeknd. It's a nice one. I'm just gonna throw down. We'll start with the Moonology. Sorry about the slow intro, but I had to really slide in. Gotta get my out with 4portal in full effect. If you aren't getting in, then you're out. That's fine. You can get it on the next one. But myself, I'm jumping in. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do what I normally do, and you do what you normally do. And I'll see you on the other side. So we're gonna throw the Moonology down here right quick and see what we see. See what fabulous messages Spirit has for you. Be bold and didn't you just see? Did I just not shuffle this deck? Who's out there just standing there? Who's on the fence? Somebody that's listening to me right now is on the fence or something. Because this is now the, third night I feel like this has come out. Be bold, make the first move, Cardinal Moon. Okay? If you don't know what Cardinal Moon is, look it up. It's very transformative to learn. And now we have it's time. Isn't this the same card? Like, I'm going to have to go back and watch my own read. Like, it's time to take action. New Moon and Aries. It's like I'm in Groundhog's Day right now or something. I'm looking for Punxsutawney Phil right now. I'm going to... so, somebody, your hard work is paying off. New Moon and Capricorn on the bottom. Somebody out there is just on the fence. I mean, that's what I'm picturing. I'm picturing that guy or gal on the fence, and somebody's going to kick you on one side or the other. And if you wait too long, the wrong side of the wrong person is going to kick you to the wrong side. So that's a hook right there. We're going to throw down, of course, my stiff deck. Actually, you know what? Forgot. I was told. Sorry. Nope. That will be for shortly. Yeah. Thank God every day for my irregular reach. Oh! Surprise! There's my favorite card. Number 13 card. Oddly enough, I just was talking about that with a fellow colleague, co-worker. She has enlightened me that we are, as readers, co-workers. Yeah? I mean, of course we are. We are all co-workers in this. We're all on the same team. And even if you're not a reader now, you're going to be a reader one day. And even if you're not reading cards, you're an energy reader. I read for energy readers. If you're an energy reader, you're here. That's why you're here. I only follow real energy readers. If you can't tell the real from the fake, you better keep watching my reads. Keep watching my reads, and I'm exposing the fakes and the flakes and the cakes. So all I know is it's time for somebody to make a damn move, because I don't want to pull these cards anymore. Okay? We're going to stop there, because look at this. I got the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck, and I actually peeped earlier that the Page of Pentacles was on the bottom of this deck, so I was wondering if I almost knew, I guess I did know, but I'm going to pull from this deck tonight as well. Yes, so let's flip and dip. Okay, the moon card right off the bat. Okay, see, this is the illusion state. You're in an illusionary state about the Nine of Cups, and you are the Queen of Wands. Now, some people, if I told them they were the Queen of Wands, because you guys are so programmed by all these other freaking fear mongering and complete. Wow, I really hope my audio is not trashed. I was messing around with some new filters. I don't know. I am way maxing out on my audio mixer here. I'm just gonna go with it. And you know what? Like I said, Mercury in retrograde's here. I don't care. I'm here to fight. Regardless, this Queen of Wands is gorgeous. She's beautiful. She knows what she wants and she gets it. Okay. And this is a younger woman than the Empress. You know, you remember the Empress is the one who's worked hard, hard, hard her whole life, and she's now sit back, relaxing on her haunches. But this Queen of Wands is sitting in her royal chair, ready to ready to delegate, ready to delegate, because this is a person who's passionate about what they do. This is a person who's not directly looking forward, not directly looking back, not directly looking straight ahead, but just kind of off a little, holding the sunflower. I've never actually really realized that she's literally holding the sunflower. How have I not seen that before? Maybe you like sunflowers. Okay, so then we go to the Three of Pentacles, a lovely card that I always love that comes out. Somebody who's appreciating your craft, your skill. They want to work with you. They're willing to work with you. They're willing to support you. Or maybe you're already being supported. You're already being worked with. But the thing that I don't like on the bookend here is the Eight of Swords. Okay, and I tell people this all the time because this is another one of those falsities. And I guess it depends on where it lands, but at the same time, for the most part, this card here is something that you did to yourself. This is something that you put yourself into. Now, if I had, I'm not even going to get into what if I had this or that. I'm not going to tell you how I did the card. That's not what's coming out here now. This is somebody who's put themselves in that illusion. What illusion is that? The illusion is the truth about yourself. And I don't mean in a bad way because we all really can easily pick out our own bad stuff because somebody else has done it for us. Problem is when the good's there, they don't want to point that out because it might be a little better than somebody else. And so, they're not going to point that out straight away. Only the closest of your friends and family will, even if that, you know. So this is something that you can get yourself out of very easily. I remember a reader, Scorpion Empress Tarot, right? Scorpion Empress Tarot. Mel. So this card is something that you put yourself in, and she calls it tissue paper. And I'm like, you know what? It is. It's such an illusion, the illusion that you put yourself in. It's even easier to get out of than the devil's shackles. Okay. So all I'm saying is, get get out of your own head. This is somebody that's really in their head, okay, about what's behind them. And that's why she's facing away from the castle in this, which is another thing I've never really picked up in here. But she's facing away from that castle and put herself in that illusion. That's the reality behind her. So, or him, I'm in my feminine energy more than anything. I have kids. I have no choice. So, here's what I'm getting. The illusion that you put yourself in. And see, I'm talking about illusion. Remember, it started out with the moon card, right off the bat. So, I mean, it's like you're beating yourself on a brick wall. Like this guy here, instead of, these people are saying, "Oh, your work is so good, your work is so good," and meanwhile, this guy here, over here, is actually beating himself in the head against the wall, and people are trying to like put money in his, wallet or something. I don't know. That's just for some reason I'm getting that out of this because of so much illusions that are in here. And meanwhile, you're actually the beautiful, wonderful Queen of Wands. Okay, maybe you have a black cat. I love these jet black cats. My mom had one when I was a kid, and this jet black cat somehow was a magician, and it would end up outside all the time. We don't even know how. I thought the only way is the dryer vent. But the dryer would have had to been open and somehow, and it would have had to been able to get into that. That's back when they had really big open holes in there. But anyways, what I'm getting at is black cats are very ninja. They're very ninja-fied. So with that Page of Pentacles on the bottom, it's telling me that you've got more love than money, right? Isn't that the case for most of us all? I don't know why I said that or why I'm getting into it, but yeah, the Three of Swords was the next card there, so it's an illusion. See, and that's why I didn't pull it out. I'm not pulling it out. I'm not called to pull this card out. But oddly enough, it's the next card in the deck. Isn't that weird? But I'm not pulling it out. Because what I was called to do is flip it over and just go into the deck a little bit. Because look, right there's that King of Wands. The illusion that you put yourself in is that you're not lovable. Okay, I had a feeling it was going to be something like this again because this is a horrible plague that is plagued our collective. This is our collective, and it is plagued. I see it in the comments section all the time. And underneath that King of Wands is the beautiful, wonderful, most abundant, happiest part of the deck is the Sun, and then the 9 under that. So yeah, I mean, what I'm getting again, this is what you already have here, and I don't. This is what you think you're about to have. You think this is what's coming. You think this is already here, or something, but it's not. Actually not. Or maybe it was, but it's actually not a big deal. That's why I'm not pulling out. It's not a big enough deal. You're making it a bigger deal, and that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. That's exactly what it is. You're making this a bigger deal than it is. You're making your own, and it's not somebody else. What you're actually doing is, this is hot off the press, you are literally doing this to yourself, lying to yourself about your worth when other people are straight up telling you, and maybe they're not even paying you. They don't even have to be giving you money, but they're literally telling you out of the genuine heart that they have that they enjoy whatever it is that you are doing and keep doing it. And here it is, you think that you're, I don't know, maybe you're believing lies from before this moon card. That's the illusion. It's like Alan Watts said, we're being programmed from the day we're born, you know, by other people's thoughts. Even by our own parents telling us, "Oh, you're a cute baby," or, "Oh, well," and now and I think that fad might have went out, but they were doing plastic surgeries on little kids and stuff. So, anyways, now people want to shop for babies in a test tube. Like, what? This isn't life. This isn't life. So, uh, I love it because right now we have, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I like. Bruno Mars. See it, and I'm talking about somebody liking it, somebody liking what you're doing. And I know the song is a little bit not in that context, but that was what actually came out to me that really hit me in the ear. So let's clarify. Since the Page of Pentacles is on the bottom here, let's clarify why I really want to know why that moon card is here, and I really want to know what is it that you are putting yourself in the illusion of. What is this illusion? Maybe we'll just skip the moon altogether, right? Because it's trying to hide us. It's trying to hide from us anyway. Creeping into the new moon. We got the solar eclipse coming up on the 8th here in just a few days. Energy is ramped up. We're in the 4-4 portal. Like I said, get on board. You don't have much time. This side of the world. And I can't ever remember. Are they a day ahead over there? I believe a day behind. I don't even know. That's how Americans are. We are just, and it's my own fault. I haven't done enough of my own self-learning. So, anyways, I'm rambling, and we're going to clarify with the gold foil. Okay. Again, what I say about illusions. You probably can't see or tell what that card is. That is literally the Four of Wands. That's the Four of Wands that flew out of my deck. And again, remember, that's the Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. flew out to the side. You are telling yourself, and now we have the knight, the four of swords on the bottom. Oh, what happened here to my deck? Okay. All right, I got you. This is it right here. I did look. I wasn't sure what to do here, and it's the magician in reverse. That's why I looked at the back. I thought my deck was flipped. It's not. Again, more illusions. You've always been the magician. Maybe you have to learn. Maybe you have to learn how to become a better magician. You're already in the. You already are a magician, right? Oh my gosh, we have a lot of something's. Wait a minute, something just ain't right. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, there's the illusion underneath this time because we have the lovers, and actually these were upright. My bottom two were upside down. Now we're good. And see, this is how much of an illusion it is. I can't even figure out what happened with my deck, and I'm trying to flip everything around in my own head. And I'm starting to think like, am I a failure? Did I screw up my read again? And I want to start getting on myself. Like, how do I keep doing that? I've done it to myself too many times. So this is just this is how your brain has been going. And I can I would love to say that I haven't ever dealt with that, but I have. I've definitely dealt with that, as have most of generally just about everybody. But so the cards, the magician, the lovers, we had the four of wands on the side. Again, somebody who just feels like they are not lovable or something, because the magician's under the moon. So again, it's like you don't think that you have that skill. And I say that because now we have the nine of cups is that wish fulfillment. You're looking for that other cup, and we got the lovers underneath. Then that flipped out. And so I'll tell you here in a second. Let me flip these back upside down. Yes, Tower card. There's the Three of Wands under the Three of Pentacles. Oh, I love tarot. Okay, I love tarot. I don't care what anybody says because the Three of that song's about I bet the neighbors know my name. Okay, let's come back to the read here. Underneath, okay, I had to underneath the three or the oh I can't even get it out. Underneath the Eight of Swords is the Three of freaking Pentacles again. Okay, Three of Pentacles again, nice and shiny. Like I said, this is somebody trying to put some gold in your purse. Trying to put some gold in your purse, and you think you don't even have a purse. Your purse is not worthy of gold. So this is really somebody who needs to know their real worth. Okay, and I've said this before, and knowing your worth is not by comparing yourself to other people, because you will never feel worth anything, because there's always somebody who is way better than you. I don't care how good of a reader I am, there's always going to be somebody better than me out there, and I'm willing to admit that. There's always somebody I can learn something from. I will never be the smartest man alive. Even Tesla knew that he wasn't the smartest man alive, because there's other people that can do the very same thing if they would just do and apply the same things. See? So what was in reverse is the Four of Swords and that Ten of Cups, okay? The Ten of Cups in reverse with the Four of Swords in reverse. Somebody who thinks that they can't rest, somebody who thinks that they're never going to be good enough. I'm telling you, this is somebody who just thinks they're not good enough for love, And I have definitely been there as well. But you are worthy of love. You're worthy of your own love. You're worthy of your own love. And if you don't love yourself, and you don't love what you're doing, and you don't love your kids, and you don't love this, you don't love that, you don't love your dog, you know what I'm saying? There's a problem. Say if you play cut your music backwards, like the old records. If you play it backwards, you get your house back, your dog back, your kid back, your house back. I'm sorry I had to. So anyhow, I really feel for you. I just know that there's nothing. I mean, I can tell you that you are worth it, but it's got to come out of your own mouth. It's got to come out of your own heart. I had to look myself in the mirror for a while until I really realized, like, you know what? You really are all right. You really are all right, and you really need to be more gentle with yourself. You really just need to be more gentle with yourself. We are very critical of ourselves because of how critical, think about how critical somebody is of somebody else. If you're around anybody who's very critical, okay, and this principle a lot is actually, you can put this in a lot of things, but if they are being that critical out loud, then they're that much more critical inside, and then that's against other people. That means that for themselves, they are twice, it's exponential. They are twice as on themselves, critical of themselves. You just feel like you don't got nothing. You don't got enough. And you're the Queen of Pentacles, and there's the Nine of Cups again. So, in the Star, healing that you need to get through. That's healing that's buried in the deck. That's not, finished yet. It's deep wounds. Deep wounds. And again, I know I talk about myself a lot, but that's my Leo North Node. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That's my Leo North Node. That's what I'm supposed to do. And it's not because I like to boast or brag. It's actually a way I want to motivate somebody else to be better than me. Like, you think I'm so good or whatever, and I'm this, and you can never be that. Well, you know what? Why don't you just prove yourself wrong and be better than me? Get better than me, because it's easy. You can easily pass me up. There's always someone who works harder. There's always someone who works harder. And there's a lot of working hard energy in here. With the Three of Pentacles here twice, we got 333 out here. I just know that it has to start with you. Yep, has to start with you. Scorpio Priestess, that's what she says. She says that a lot. Change has to start with you. Let us get let's get a lover's oracle, and then we're going to actually read this lover oracle as if it's coming from you. Now you're going to hear, and I bet you, I'm not even going to bet you, I'm telling you that whatever comes out of this deck is going to be something that you've actually said to yourself. It's not something that your person has said to you or is saying to you behind closed doors in our Page of Swords energy. No, this is whatever comes out of this deck is how you speak to yourself. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I have said that. I have said that. Before I even shuffle. Okay, and I don't even want to read this because it's going to make me want to cry. But life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. Okay? That's your higher self right now. Your higher self misses your light. So that's not a good place to be. Luckily, it's on the bottom of the deck. That was a long time ago, but at the same time, I think it's on the top deck. Passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. Okay, that Four of Wands came out the side, and we do have a lot of Wands energy out here. Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands. I feel there's Wand energy in the Lover's card, so forgive me for saying that. Okay, there's I need to figure myself out. You see, you said that to yourself. No one understands me but you. You're the only one that understands yourself. Well, here's the thing. If all you have to think about is thoughts, this is Alan Watts again, and I don't know where he got it from, but it's good. If all you have to think about are thoughts, then you have nothing to say. But if all you do is speak, you have nothing to think about. Everything in moderation, yes? Everything in moderation. I know for me, there was a time in my life where I cut myself off so long from regular people and stuck myself inside of my box that I actually forgot almost and was rusty in communicating with people and throwing out a random witty joke that I normally would. That's usually a lame joke, but that's all you need to get somebody to start talking. You will be surprised that in the world, all you have to do is say one word, or I mean, say one sentence, ask a question, say something stupid that's very Captain Obvious, and I'm telling you, you'll end up with a life story from somebody. And then we have I don't understand. What don't you understand? Because here it says, no one understands me but you. So see, you're so conflicted even in your own self that you think you understand yourself one time and now you don't understand yourself. This is where you got to really reground yourself, bring yourself back down to reality because the Eight of Swords is that air energy. Okay? So, oh gosh, I'm like, my energy is getting sucked right out of me. And that's okay. You can take my energy. I have so much of it. I have so much of it. I mean, my cup has been flowing over forever. That's why the Ace of Cups is right here on the bottom of the deck. I knew I was going to bring that up and talk about it. Ooh, the Ace of Wands is underneath that. I did not know that. Okay, so let's go ahead and suck all this in, and I am going to throw one or however many kippers that fly out here, or that you know whatever they do, whatever I'm just trying to be a complete instrument here. Where are we at here? Oh, we're actually doing pretty good on time, but it's because I'm doing a nice little only you read. We're focusing on you because that's what we should be doing. Yeah, see, we have poverty in the bottom. Bottom, bad health. See, these things, these thoughts that you speak about yourself will put you in bad health. So if you are in bad health, it's because of the acid and the hate that you've been speaking over your life, your own life. You're doing it. You got hate for yourself. That is the worst acid in your blood you can have. Yeah, yeah. I used to breed fish, and it only takes a little small amount of ammonia, and it throws the whole tank off, and your whole tank of fish will die. Now, it's never happened to me, but if your kid pees in there, and I've seen where that happens, if your kid pees in your fish tank, it's a small one especially, they're dead, right? And so, and I'm not saying that you're going to kill but you will. People stress themselves to death literally all the time. They have triple, quadruple bypass surgeries because all they are is like this all the time. And it's because they don't understand themselves. They're overwhelmed by themselves. They can't figure themselves out. This is where self awareness is so key, so clutch. And those are the people that are normally telling everybody, everywhere, what's wrong, how they suck at this, they can't do that right, blah, blah, blah. Right? That's exactly what happens. Yeah, and I was told only one more, not two, not four, not 10, one more, and it's changed. And this has been my overall message. And it's not just coming from me, it's just coming from the divine. It's been coming out of Marie's for eternity. It seems like change. This is what, the number nine? Yeah, the number nine. Because when you change, what happens? You can move into the 10. I love it. That's it. Mic drop. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, told to get this card. Oh, that's why I was told to get it. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I love God. This is why I love my work that I've done. My intuition, my antenna is so. Oh, I was told to pick this one up. I didn't know why. I mean, I'll just speak on this real quick. It's Gaia Earth Connection. We pulled that last night, I believe, so I would have just stuck it on top, apparently, because I didn't shuffle that deck yet. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded again, stay grounded. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because underneath of it, I did not know that this card was under it. I have to speak on this because I believe this is my girl. That's what I thought. This is a Leo, 1 in a million. 1 in a million. You are 1 in a million. You are 1 in a million. You are 1 in a million, without a doubt. This is the Emperor card. And I'm listening to a Leo, 1 in a million, right now. hot off the press. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. All right. I just had to give her a moment and myself. Yep. This is what you think you could never be. You think you could never be in this position to just sit so relaxed, cool, calm, and collected, as if there's nothing wrong, nothing bothering you. See, that card wanted to jump out of my hand even because you can't even look at it right now, thinking to yourself, "There's no way I can be an emperor." That's someone who runs a legacy. That's somebody who this or that. But every single grain of sand, it makes the beach, right? There'd be no beach without all that sand. So every single piece of sand on that beach is very, very important because without it, it's gone. No different than don't throw stuff out your window because if everybody threw their stuff out the window, the whole world would be trashed. Yeah, I know it's horrible where we do end up with putting it and not recycling and all of this, but regardless, I'm not going to get into that. What I'm saying is it's easy for you to embody the Emperor Empress energy, but you have to say it. You have to believe it. Society is making you believe that an empress is somebody who's got their top down low and they have they're hot on that. I can't even mention. I don't think I'm even allowed to mention the website here on YouTube. But regardless, that's not empress. That's not empress energy. Now, I'm not saying, oh, if you do that, you're not an empress. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that at all. If I was a woman, I would damn sure be. I'm not gonna say showing it off, but you know what I'm saying. Like I'd be proud of myself because women are beautiful. So we're gonna flip this. Might even. Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, Spirit said do it. I don't think I'm gonna wrap up with my song. Maybe you'll watch my growth and how I build this song. And you probably don't believe it. I already had a comment. I believe it was from Brooklyn Tarot. I'm gonna speak back to her. But she did ask if I do personal readings. I do. I just don't advertise that because if you're willing to get a read from me, you will seek it out. It's all there. It's always been there from day one. I've got everything in there. If you want to donate, if you want to find out your birth chart, the link's there. The link's there. It works. If you want to cash me outside, cash me outside. Yep. Epiphany. And I believe this was the 13. 13. Remember that 13. Epiphany. 13. Love it. Most lucky number there is, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Inspiration is only a thought away. You have received this card as the universe wants you to know you are being guided and inspired from above. I'm telling you, strike while the iron's hot. Be bold and make the first move. It's time to take action. When you have a light bulb moment, it is called an epiphany. This is a message from the universe that comes to you in the form of spontaneous divine guidance. An epiphany is a moment in which you suddenly and very clearly see and understand something in a new way. Sometimes messages you receive from the universe are so left of field, it's like, what? Yet so accurate. You wonder how that thought even popped into your head. How did that happen? The reason you experience these spiritual experiences is because the universe is within you, surrounding, protecting, and most importantly, guiding you. My prayer from the time I was trying to figure out how to pray, the only thing I knew to pray besides like a brand new game system at that point in my life was wisdom and guidance, wisdom and guidance, wisdom and guidance, wisdom and guidance. And I mean, that's all I said, literally. I just need wisdom and guidance, just wisdom and guidance, wisdom and guidance. I didn't even say show me the signs or none of that crap. I mean, not crap, but you know what I mean. So, commercial break is now over. The psychic reading card is to remind you to be open and receiving this divine intervention. Once you pay attention to this type of spontaneity, anything in the world is possible. The universe works in mysterious ways. That was my reading last night. The mysterious wise, and will utilize any method possible to get your attention and guide you towards your highest purpose. Have you ever been trying to solve a problem or trying to find inspiration with something you are working on when the answer or inspiration just suddenly appears in your mind's eye, right? I have this wonderful, amazing ability that it never fails me. It never fails me. And I just tune in and I'm able to find stuff that I don't know how, where I've lost it. It's random. Other people are like, oh, it's black magic and somebody's taking your stuff and moving it around to mess with you. No, I'm a moron sometimes and I throw stuff in the most random places ever. No, it's nobody, it's me. But pull up my picture graphic memory and oh, got it. It's crazy. I don't know. So yes, when these moments occur, you may even wonder where the information came from or wonder why you didn't ever look at solving the issue from such a different perspective. Don't ever question why this form of guidance is happening to you. Just know in your heart the universe has your back and is guiding you ever so gently from the spiritual realms. Good look, JC. So, all I know is collective, viewer, reader, lover, fighter. It's time for the light bulb to go off. Maybe screwed in. Maybe what it is you've tried the light switch and the light is not flipping on because the light itself has been unscrewed a little because we're way out of candles. That light candlelight stuff. That's from the BC and the medieval time. We're out of that. The light bulb is unscrewed. You screw the light bulb in. Your light's back on. The switch works just fine. Trust me. The switch works fine. You don't even have to try it anymore. You don't have to call an electrician to get it switched out. It works. Please watch your thoughts. They will definitely turn into your words. And watch your words. They will turn into your habits. Watch your habits. They will turn into your character. And now we're going to go ahead and... Alright, so the song that's playing right now, real quick, before I do my song, Needed Me. Rihanna. Yeah, that's the good one. Yep, it's the good one. Oh, ah. Well, unfortunately, the keys are so sticky now. Yes, son. I sure can, sir. I will be there in 2 jiggles of a jackrabbit's ass. 2 jiffies. Well, maybe a jiffy and a half. Half a quarter of a jiffy. A quarter of a jiffy. I'm gonna floor it. I'm gonna floor it. Yes, sir. I'm gonna floor it. All right. All right. Love you. All right, collective. That does it. I got the phone call. Gonna have to go pick up my boy. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. See you on the north side.